All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, how's everybody doing out there? I want to be clear and concise with my comments. I don't want to get things misconstrued. I want to be clear with the people. Listen, the female rap world is a world that I think women don't get enough credit for. The hard work and determination it takes to come up with new content on the female side of things. Some of the things the niggas talk about, the females can't really get away with rapping about, especially in 2018 when everything's so freaking censored. So I want to give respect to all female MCs out there. I know y'all got a tough job. It's tough, bruh. And I always give females their props in regards to rap. Now, Nicki Minaj is interesting to me because I'm a fan of music. And right now, I don't want to pit these women against each other, but right now, in my heart of hearts, I don't think Nicki's making great music. And I think there are, well, I'm not going to say 1,000. There are multiple women in the game that are making better music than Nicki. I'm not trying to take shots at Nicki, but I think number one, Cardi B is in the rap world, and I know she's kind of rap poppy or whatever. She's making better music. It sounds, as a man, a straight guy, it just sounds better to listen to as, you know, a dude, but, you know, we vibing or whatever, I'm kicking it or whatever, I'm in a spot. I'd rather vibe out to some Cardi B. I can't listen to Nicki. I barely can listen, you know, to female rap as is, being a dude, but if I'm gonna listen to somebody, I like it like that, you know what I mean? If I'm gonna do it. So I'm just thinking in my head, yeah, I don't like the verses Nicki's putting out. I don't like the music. The records are not good. She's spitting from time to time, but the music, it's not good music. Like the what's the Chun-Li joint? I didn't like the record. I thought there were some spots where she was spitting, but it's not good record. She's not making records that make sense and are gonna last long term, in my opinion. And I'm confused. I don't get who's in her ear telling her these are hits. These are good records. I don't get it. Now, let's get to the bottom of why people think, and this is not my opinion. I don't know. I don't have enough knowledge in Nicki's camp to make an opinion like this. But Joe Budden, got a lot of respect for his podcast. It's my favorite podcast out right now. Now, the Joe Budden podcast. He went on this deep, long dive in the recent podcast about how he believes Nicki's popping pills. And some of the reasoning behind it was Meek Mill admitted that he was addicted to Percocets, and Meek did come out and say he was addicted to Percocets even when he was, you know, in a relationship with Nicki Minaj, because he, you know, he got the beefing with Drake while he was with Nicki. And he admitted, you know, part of the reason why I got on Twitter and dissed Drake and became Twitter fingers because I was on them perks for real. All right, I'm on them drugs for real. So if we're in Joe's mind, if we're subscribing to what Meek said, he believes if the boyfriend was on him, likely Nicki was on him. And to back Joe, what Joe's saying up, we are watching. This is stuff that I never thought we'd see from a superstar like Nicki. It's just unsuperstar-like, right? She's posting pictures of her high. She's high out of her mind. I think I seen one with Lil Uzi Vert a few months ago and they were clearly lit. I think I seen a joint with Quavo when they were clearly lit a few weeks ago. And I seen her unraveling some presents randomly. She looked lit on that bad boy as well. And I'm thinking about Nicki Minaj, and I'm stepping away from the rap critic here, and I'm being a person here. Yo, that woman's been through a lot. That woman's, you know, public relationships. I know she's a superstar, rich person, whatever. Public relationships. Looks like it was some toxic relationships. Heck, her brother, people don't understand this. That dude was convicted of what? I don't want to misconvict this man, but it's in regards to dealing with kids, touching kids inappropriately, or touching a minor inappropriately. It's not good for him. She is visibly searching for a hit record right now. We know that's a very tough process. She's searching for one. She's been searching for one for months. That's why she pushed the album back. So we know she's stressed. We know she has a lot on her plate right now, obviously. And I just wonder, like a lot of people wonder who I talk to about music, who's telling her that these records are hard? And when I start seeing people have only yes men around them, typically I start to look to the drugs. To me, the drugs are always a common denominator when people want yes men around them. That's if I've subscribed to everybody in my life I've seen personally go down a hill, or in that celebrity world I've seen from afar go down a hill, generally speaking, drugs are a factor in it. And it looks like, again, according, if you're subscribing to Joe's theory, that might have something to do with what Nicki is going through right now and why the music ain't the same. Because shit, if you argue with her, if you don't like what she's putting out, you probably get your ass fired at this present time. You know, people are frustrated over there. They're looking for a record to lead this project in with, and they're unable to find one. They're putting out records, ladies and gentlemen. She just put a joint out with Wayne, the Rich Sex joint. It's not catching. I'm sorry, it's not catching. The verses, they're not sticking right now. Musically, she's watching, and I know she subscribes to this stuff. Cardi B, I mean, she has the #1 record in the country right now. I like it like that. You know what I mean? If we're talking about other things that I'm noticing, yo, I'm not the person who's always on the shade room like that, but every time I get on there and people send me shit, Nicki's always in the comment section arguing with fans. Or I see the shade room post her arguing with fans, or Ball Alert see her arguing with fans. Yo, I see her arguing with Ball Alert. Like, yo, she's clearly on social media looking at what people are saying about her, and she feels the hate. She's clearly arguing back at a lot of the hate. It's getting to her right now. And she's responding by lashing out. And a lot of people, including Joe Budden, who has a very prominent podcast and a very prominent figure in hip hop, believe it's drug related. Do you guys think in your heart of hearts that what Nicki is going through right now is drug related? Do y'all think she on them drugs for real? She done ran off on the plug for real? And that's part of the reason why the music has not been up to par. If you subscribe to my theory that the music has not been up to par, I don't think the music is the same. Trust me. And it's not just me thinking that. You don't push an album back when you got a date and you go do an interview with Zane Lowe. You don't push an album back unless you don't have one. And I'm sorry, the Chun-Li record is cool, but it ain't one. It ain't being played from club to club like that, night to night. It might get played, but it ain't like I like it like that. It ain't that. It ain't Bodak Yellow. It ain't none of them joints that Cardi had on that project. Y'all talk to me in the comment box below. Thank y'all for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. Salute. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on itsmrtaliaferro.com, shawty.